get into a zone with it. There's going to be some sick freaks watching this on YouTube in the future. I don't even know why they're watching what's currently out, but they do. Yeah, especially you, Sebastian. Okay, clothes going west. Again, so much goes west around here. There we go. It'd be really funny if what I'm doing here just messes everything up, like nothing at all works after this. But lots of things could be funny. Right, then there's a clone to Hallberg Honey Brigade. Fun thing about this is that I don't have to do these... Yeah, this is the one good thing these cities on the rivers do for me, is that I don't have to worry about changing anything here. Cologne will make me honey, the honey will go to Haarlem, everybody wins, especially me. So no, those guys can stay doing exactly what they want. I don't want river cogs going too far because they break down really easily. Then there's the expeditionary forces. I don't care much about them. I will eventually kit them out to be a lot better because I do really, really want to level up those Mediterranean cities, but it's not a problem right now. Can, however, dump my stuff in Haarlem. I mean, why have this stuff just waiting around? I don't know what it just said there, but it probably wasn't good. These spices make me some real nice money. It's a shame it is dwarfed in respect to the amount of money I make doing just about anything else. So much money. But it's one of the only ways I can get spices, so can't complain too much. So the Edinburgh IPA Brigade is now going to Rostock, nothing new there. Add Rostock. Probably going to need some extra ships on this thing. Nice thing is it just inherits Aalborg and gets deleted. And there you go. But I better change the name. Edinburgh to Rostock beer. It's very easy to lose money, Jake. Just stockpile 30,000 bricks in a 1,000 warehouse. Well, yeah, you'll lose some money there, but storage fees are not that much. People will eat salted bricks. Alright, so fish, once again, fish now go to Rostock. For most places this means a longer journey, but what you gonna do? Also, it's the center. Also, what the hell is this? Something is messed up. Aalborg, Neustadt. I think Flensburg's meant to be there. Yeah, that irons it out. Another case of the jitters getting in the way of that. Okay, then there's the fish west. There's probably a couple of these. This is one of the ones that I really do have to sort out. Hit up Rostock, ya fool. Get in, please. Hey, what happens if I knock you off there? Okay, it still shows up. Damn. I mean, it's probably a lot better just to take it off from there, but I would rather have it completely clean because Aalborg should have no trace of ever being a hub city, except for its massive amount of warehouses, which I don't think will be a problem, but I can tear them down if I need more space for... What am I going to be having in Aalborg anyway? Aalborg, according to my massive spreadsheet here, is going to produce... Well, it's going to have 295 grain farms and 305 pelt facilities. It's quite a bit. Okay, fish, fish, and more fish. Fish center, fish east, fish west. Did I really sort all of them? Didn't feel like I did. Yeah, for example, fish east. I never did sort you. That's really, really bad. Rostock, do that. Oh, shoot. No, now I've done it. Rostock, do that. Aalborg, don't do that. There we go. Making that kind of mistake is a big no-no. Good thing I'm so thorough. How's the Hansa going, Jake? Profitably. You could be forgiven for thinking it's not with only 2.4 million to my name, but way back when, that was a pretty good amount. So now Flensburg is going to Rostock, an even shorter journey. The Fort Zombie Pelts. Rostock. Maybe I should change the trade before doing the name thing. Glorious. And then there's Flensburg to Rostock. No, I just did that. It's the tools I'm looking for. I see. The way you do this, it sometimes messes up the names. I think I just stole all the Boston salt. Okay, this can be sorted though. What the heck was this thing's name beforehand though? Did anyone pay attention to it? It was a Flensburg to Rostock tool. And I can't remember what the name was, so I'm going to go with Soapy. Because that's what I see here. Okay, now you were doing Flensburg to Alberg tools. And I believe in you. But we still need to add in Rostock again. Needs to inherit. And Alberg's gotta go. Okay. I'm confident in that, but I messed up a Boston man and I called him a Toto. So, you're currently on the way there, right? But what confuses me is you're full of hemp. So why were you ever a Boston man? Let's have a look for Boston. Boston to Rostock with salt. Well, you do that, and Boston only produces salt. So, I'm only more lost than I was when I started. But that's okay, we don't need to find our way right now. Tools, Soapy is done, the Fort Zombie Pelts. Now we have all of our guards. Now, why don't we have some fun while we're at it? And by fun, I mean definitely not have any fun. Visby, go to Visby. Oh, what cheeses me off is I can't organize you right now. How do I stop you from guarding? Okay, that seems reasonable. But you still won't be organized. Or did I not tell you to leave your post? Okay, fun. Drop the dead weights and get back to work. And repair the dead weights. Any one of my guards that have dead weights should be doing this. That's not you, that is you, however. And now I've lost you. Great. There you go. So, dropped you, I go back to the city hall, I tell you to go on patrol. And again, I repair that stuff right up. Nice way to get some extra boats, though. Alright, even the Chief Irons has got to stop. Oh boy, we are Carvel crazy in Gotham City. Which is good. So we ditch all the dead weights. And 4 Carvels is extremely nice to have. And I'm already annoyed that I don't have my auto clicker enabled. Here, have my patrol. Whilst I get auto clicky. Assign it to the forward left mouse button, 100 clicks per second. Great. Moving away from Gotham City and Chief Irons, we have the Cog Wall of Edinburgh. Ditch that nonsense. I mean, there's going to be so much organizing today. If that's the kind of thing you get off to, then you're in the right place. So chances are, you're in the very wrong place. Just putting that one out there. Alright, cheers Hamburg. I quite like that I keep the peace across the Hansa. Just feels good. Also, you're not constructing enough caravels for my liking, even if I don't really have the money to request more. And also we're in Hamburg, which means we should have a wagon depot. Okay, they're making wagons for days. All year, almost. Good. Then there's the Danish scum. What's the word for that? I know it's redundant, but there's a special word for a redundant word. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it's just not coming out. Alright, dinner fork has been busy, in fact. Good job. Not only have you gotten all these ships, you've gotten them repaired as well. So, ditch the Hulk, the Cog, and the Snickers. And get back to work, you lazy git. Jake, let's face it, viewer reduction strats are not at their best at the moment. Some hardcore people will always stay. No, actually, we've done pretty well to bring it down today, but I think that's more people were expecting some EU4 for reasons unknown. Alright, meat factory thing is looking good here, but the lack of honey isn't good. The housing occupancy is very not good. So let's fix both these things. Man, that means the AI is going to be building their super ugly houses. I mean, I've seen worse, but it's still super ugly. Man, these unbuildable areas are the pits. What is that? I mean, really, what the hell is this? It's a whole heap of ugly. But I mean, this is Stockholm. Okay, that solved a bit of that problem, but we have too much everything here. And to counteract it, I'm going to reduce mead production. There we go. And I'm going to reduce it further just to catch all these people and send them packing over to somewhere that needs them. Let's try not to get too distracted from the get in, please. Because I'm just trying to trim the fat here. Sadly, this is one piece of micro that I'll never really be able to get no, that's not true at all. If I equipped all my guards with 3 fully loaded hulks, then I would never have to get into a pirate fight ever again. So I'll probably do that. I mean, that's more of a long-term plan, but it's still a plan. And I like plans. Alright, Hormuz and Haarlem, and who is safe? This just is testament to how often I've had to fight bloody pirates in this bloody game. Still, get repaired. And enjoy that patrol. Haarlem's looking gorgeous. Absolute 100% housing occupancy. And a massive amount of beggars as well, so I can come here and grab people whenever I need to. 100% on all the everything. This is how a city is meant to be. Except, you know, dangerously Dutch. Yes, I know. What else? Hydra's been taking it easy. Riga must be short on pirate work. And then there's Jim Chapman of Boston. He's doing a fine piece of work. He's got a couple of hulks. In fact, I'm tempted to rip you out and give you a couple of hulks. What if I told you you were on cannon duty now? And I went to the tavern and I said, give me all the sailors you got. They'd say, not enough cash. Stranger. Okay, that's something of an issue. Alright, well, I can just not have you as a combatant. I think I just killed off a bunch of sailors, but what you gonna do? And those good old Boston bagpipes, they bring a tear to my eye every time. Alright, Kalpa. You're back home in Helsinki, but you're riding ships instead of buses. That's okay. Get on your patrol. Get repairing. Oh man, just look at all the guards we have left to get through. I know you are firm with delight. You know, if anything, I hope that none of my guys ever do succeed at getting to level 5 pirate fighting, because it means I'm gonna have more of these ships. Alright, Mark is back home in London. Off you go with your Hulk and your Snickers bar. And hurry up and provide them with the security that Londoners have come to expect. Also repair everything. They're going to take a while to build that thing if they've not got any wood whatsoever. They've got plenty of grain for plenty of beer, and I'm wondering why their beer thing isn't running enough. Brewdog. Well, apparently you are running. I will see to you later, but you're probably not running enough because we produce 204 every day. 2,400 every 10 days. Cool. The Swolmania. I selected the wrong thing here. Oh man, who was I last on? Would have been Mark. Marvin's looking good, Neffy's looking good, Nitra's looking good. Never thought it. Okay. Prince is fine. Red Adamar is looking kinda good, but not good enough. His ships are already repaired, which is wonderful news, and Lubeck is the leading producer of river cogs and wagons, it seems. So essentially get back on patrol. I heard that you heard nothing. Also we got more goodies than we know what to do with. Let's just ditch them here. Good. Rita hanging out in Stavanger, which can't be much fun for anyone. But again, they're Hulks, the ultimate fighting force, so give your best with that patrol, repair everything else up, and move along. And there's Seducer McCoon's looking good. Sherry Birkin is telling us to... No, okay, let's try and keep it safe for work around here. Regardless, she's got to do her job. Get everybody repaired up and carry on. Although, once again, you got some pirate booty that needs to be dropped off. Good. What else is there? Swolfish is fine. Tandyman has been very busy. Let's just... I might triple Hulk you up if there's enough people here. I mean, it's Flensburg, there should be. Good. Great, in fact. We'll get back to providing that patrol and repair everything we see. The nice thing is that guards can repair whilst on patrol, and it's not like it takes too long to repair. 12 days. What's the odds of a pirate attack in that time? Sagnus hasn't been that busy, but busy enough. Get back to Ripen there. Drop that. I wouldn't mind adding you on. Like I said, having 3 Hulks is good news for me, but there's nobody to hire here. Can I change that? I'd like to change that, but we're in a state of emergency, so beggars won't be coming. But still, I want to. There we go. That was extremely irresponsible, but I did it anyway. Oh. Huh. Didn't get them. Oh well, too bad. Out you go. We're keeping our sailors. Get our repairs done and do that patrol. Lack of tools is hurting here. But what you gonna do? So next up is Tough Love, look great, Umbrella's great, William Birkin, they're not so great. Get back to Bergen, drop off the cogs in this massive sea of cogs. Oh shoot, I lost Birkin. There we go. This game's got a real problem with updating when I want it to. Plus, regardless, we want a lot of cogs. Even if one Carvel is as good as 4 cogs, I want a lot of cogs. Because this place does not have a large shipyard, it can't do any better. So where's my mind at there? Yes, back to providing patrol with you. The rest, get your repairs in. Also, I am really burning through money on repairs here. Good thing there aren't many guards left to do. Then again, Xenon has been extremely busy. I think he's the mod that has cut down the most pirates here. A Hulk, another Hulk, Turkey of Hulks. I don't even know what hitting 4 in a row in bowling is, but it's probably pretty good and has its own name. Get back to providing patrol for the starving burghers of Danzig. We repair everything else and we're good to move along. Man, Danzig has seen better days. Not when I was blockading them half to death. Well, more than half to death, like 98% to death. They're still not looking so good. Drop that off, it's just one more ship, although I would love to have... Wait, what's this cog doing here? I'd love to get another Hulk on here. Neustadt should have the spare people for it. We got a double upgraded Hulk flying around. I'll settle for floating around. You're a Hulk, get on there. Upgrade Swerbaum's Hulk. Good. And go to the old pub. Grab every sailor there is, and hey presto, that's a perfect looking thingamajigger. Wow, that was a lot of repairs to do. Okay, we're done with the guards. Onwards to the... oh, we're almost halfway through the ships as well. Gothenburg to Aalborg pitch. Well, you know the Gothenburg to Rostock pitch. Cash cog. You got a bit of a longer journey ahead of you now, though. Should be fine, though. It's only 4 days, 500 pitch. Easy. Still, Gotham City also produces tools. I wouldn't think so, since this guy isn't running. Rostock tools. Gothenburg to Rostock tools. And once again, Rostock inherits, Aalborg destroyed. Good. But I don't think I updated this name either. Good. Well, better than good. It's not half bad. Then the grain trains. We got a lot of grain trains. Guards Werbaum isn't guarding, Jake. He's guarding for everyone. You lost 800 pop in Ripon. Don't know how that works and why, but it seems stupid if it's the case. Where did people go? Well, there is a disease in Ripon, so I guess they all just died. I was expecting them to go to the tavern, but I guess that doesn't happen in a plague. I guess they just die. Nonetheless, grain's got to come from Rostock now. So Rostock gets added, they inherit, and Aalborg dies. Easy as that. Now they've all got to do it. What? Krinros. Okay, right, you just went down to the bottom there. Also, you're tiny. Second one. Grain, Rostock 2. Loads of money. But you're Grain Train Center, so I don't have to touch you. That's my best kind of touching. Grain Aalborg 3. That's Grain Rostock 3. Grain train west, same as before, add Rostock. Inherit on Rostock. Kill Aalborg. Grain Aalborg 4. Grain Rostock 4. Usain Bolt. He does the east though, which does mean Aalborg's got to be replaced out with Rostock. And that's fine. Lots of things are pretty fine here. Because I am overseeing it, and I am not a control freak. Grain West time. And just imagine if there was a really easy way to automate this stuff. How incredible would that be? Rostock unloads and loads max. Good. Except it didn't get its proper name. Grain Rostock 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but Space Jam still needs updated here. Some of these names are pretty daft. I like it. Rostock inherits, Aalborg obliterated, like they messed with the Balkans. Right, Groningen to Aalborg, Grain Swole Patrol. No, you now go to Rostock. I gotta update that name twice. And I gotta activate it, and I gotta tell it what to really do. No, when you get to Rostock, you dump that grain. Really? You do? Rostock? Unloads max, loads now. Perfect. Groningen also needs to ditch its tools. Again in Rostock. And again, just add it. Inherit it. Man, think of all the actual money I could make doing a job like data entry that would be probably far less complicated than this. Things I've known some people to do data entry. It can't be that tough. Maybe that's an incredibly short-sighted view of it all, but it's the view I got right now. Haarlem to Rostock wood, not to be confused with the wool that also comes from Haarlem. Rostock wood, holy dosh. Again, just go to Rostock. Do what you do best, because it's the only thing you do. And I bet you've got a, yeah, pretty good captain. As expected. He really isn't though, Jake. Perhaps check again to make sure. Nah, no need to. Oh man, do need a drink though, getting through all these. I got like 100 or so different convoys, I think. Or maybe it was only 69, I forget. Another one, Haarlem goes to Rostock, this time with bricks, less than 3 of them, apparently. Rostock brick, you should be active though, don't not be active. Goes to Rostock. Now I'm really excited about finishing this because it should, after a little bit of shaking down, put an end to all those times where my ships have stopped working because they didn't have anything to do. Which I really see as a short-sighted part of the game, but it is one that I can work around if this works. Hal? Hallenberry? No, it's wool, so it must be Haarlem. Must be Haarlem. It is Haarlem. Wow, I messed that name up. But we're here now, we can unmess it up. And that's the beauty of all this. No, you are Haarlem to Rostock. Wool. Yeah. Good. To shreds, they say. Well, if I actually type the right words here. Oh, there's no room for it? That'll be why. Well, I gotta get rid of the space in 2 shreds, because I'm not missing out on that. Also, why an R? I need an L. I'm not Japanese. Aalborg to Rostock. Wool, brick. Then there's the Hamburg to Aalborg. They deal in cloth, apparently. Vaporwave. might be somebody watching intently, in which case I'd love to know if I'm missing anything along this. Like one of the things that I rename but don't actually I don't actually give them new marching orders. That would be a real case of that. I hope I can use the Kiel Canal for this. Haarlem to Fish. Oh, and once again, let's try and say, keep this consistent, shall we? There's 2 A's in Haarlem. Oh, shoot.